Hey everyone. Sorry I haven't shared in a while. I've had a lot going on at home and just in my personal life, which is kind of the topic of today's video. I hit a low, a really, really bad low with this TN. Um, I was in pain all the time. My face was so swollen that you couldn't see my eye, and it was horrible. It sucked. And so I just sat around, laid on the couch, didn't really want to do anything, didn't want to go outside, didn't change my clothes, to be perfectly honest, I didn't shower, I didn't brush my teeth, I didn't do anything. I just sat there, depressed and miserable. I contemplated suicide a lot, actually, more than I'd care to admit, but it's the truth. I just, I hated myself. I hated myself and I hated everything around me. I felt like I didn't belong here, that I was just a burden and I was unnecessary to life. And it was just really bad. It was really, really bad. Finally, I talked to my mom, who got me in to see my doctor, my mental health doctor, and luckily, I was able to come out of it eventually, but I know that there are some of us who feel that way all the time and who can't come out of it. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to, you know, hate this disease, but it's not okay to hate yourself. You're not a burden on this world. I know that nothing I say could really probably make you feel otherwise. I get it. I've been there. People can tell you how much they love you, how important you are to them, and it still just doesn't come through the barrier of your own mind. Unfortunately, our mind is our worst enemy, especially with TN, because the pain just makes it that much worse. Um, I hope that those of you out there who also have lows and who also feel like they don't have anything else to live for, I hope that you have support groups that can help you, whether it's your family, friends, people that you found on social media, whatever it may be. I hope that you have somebody out there who is fighting for you. I am, of course, fighting for all of us as much as I possibly can. Um, the depression part of this illness is serious. It's really, really serious. Um, it's up there with the pain. It really is. And it needs to be talked about too. Not just TN, not just finding a cure, but also finding a way to combat the illness of the depression. Now, I understand there are antidepressants out there. I'm on them. Trust me, I'm on them. But sometimes they're just not enough. Sometimes we also need people to talk to, people to rely on, a shoulder to cry on, a shoulder to, you know, release all of the information that we have tricked ourselves into believing. And if you need anything or anyone, I'm always available 24/7. Like I said, I'm lucky enough to have my mom who fights for me every step of the way, but I get that not everybody has that. Um, I I wish I knew more of what to say. I wish that this illness didn't cause us so many extra problems, because we definitely don't need it. The pain and the suffering is definitely enough. The depression is just an awful, awful add-on top of having to fight the doctors and everything else. And of course, the depression doesn't help us fight the stigmatism of this illness being a mental illness and nothing more, because we all know that that's not true. Um, it's just, it is what it is. It's part of this. No matter what, it's part of this, and we've got to find a way to combat it. I hope that you guys are able to fight it. I hope nobody loses their life because they can't get through the barriers of what your mind has tricked you into believing. And I understand that there are people who don't win this fight all the time. I get it. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to be one of those statistics that doesn't make it through. I really, really hope that that's not true, but you never know. And for those of you out there, I want you to know that you're not alone. And I don't just mean me, I mean other warriors, other survivors. I have a few friends who fight the depression every day. I can tell you today I'm feeling better, but not great. I woke up about 30 minutes ago because I just didn't want to deal. And my first thought was to make this video just because somebody needs to be out there talking about it. And I need to admit, not only to you guys, but to myself, that this is a real issue. The depression it drags you down. But anyway, sorry to be such a downer. I hope that, me admitting to my depression can help you realize that it's nothing to be ashamed of. And I hope everybody out there is getting the help that they need, not just for the TN, but for the depression as well. And, aside from that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And just remember that we're warriors and the fight continues. Bye.